Hey Fly People, it's Sheila and I am back with another video. And today's video I'm going to be talking about some favorites. I think I'm actually going to do a little series, some of my favorite things. And we're going to start with hair care stuff. And the first two categories is going to be Pre-Poos and Co-washes. Pre-Poos and Co-washes. So if you're interested in learning what some of my favorite Pre-Poos and Co-washes is, just stay tuned. Okay, so we're back. So we're going to start with Pre-Poos. Now, these are in no particular order. If I have like a fave, then I'll state that, you know, as we go through the products. But some of these I'm going to have to show pictures because I don't have them on hand. But anything that I talk about is definitely something that I have purchased probably more than once or plan on repurchasing. I just don't have it right now. Something that will always be in my rotation, I think, for the most part. It's definitely my favorites right now and the things that I am reaching for right now. So with the Pre-Poos, I'm going to start with African Pride, and I'm reading off of a little paper here. The Moisture Miracle Aloe and Coconut Water, and I will put a picture up top here so you can see it. Most of you in the natural hair community are very familiar with African Pride Prepoo. It's a great Prepoo. It has marshmallow root in it, obviously aloe and coconut water, and it glides, it really detangles well, and that's why I like it. For those of you that are not familiar with what a Prepoo is, most people use something to pre-poo their hair with to help detangle. When my hair is particularly really tangled, if it's extra dry, sometimes I'll put a pre-poo on there and let it sit a little bit. It like preconditions the hair for me, makes it a little bit softer, a little less tangled before I go in with the shampooing process. So the next one is the Curl Piece Tender Head Detangling Treatment. And a lot of people think that African Pride and the Curl Piece are basically kind of one and the same. That they basically have the same ingredients and you know, do the same. I don't like one over the other. I mean, to me, they're basically the same. And I like both of them, so that's why it's in one of my faves. And definitely one that I will pre-purchase. And then we have Nature's Little Secret, the Fenugreek Detangling Prepoo, and it is made with fenugreek extract and for all hair types, and this is what it looks like. And if you can see, let's see if you can, I am like halfway through this. You know, this is what I have on hand now, but I definitely have been reaching for this. It is a favorite. I really like it. It really goes through the tangles, and I like that it's made with the fenugreek because, as you know, I love the Ayurvedic ingredients. So that's going to do it for the Pre-Poos. Now moving on to Co-washes. Okay, so when I started, let me say this about Pre-Poos. Even though you have Pre-Poos that are packaged that way, like the Nature's Little Secret and the African Pride and the Curl Piece, I also use, sometimes I'll use old conditioner to Pre-Poo with, leave-ins that can act as a leave-in or as a detangler to Pre-Poo with. If I have something on hand, something I'm trying to finish up, I'll use those to Pre-Poo with. You know, they all have conditioning properties, you know, many of them to soften the hair, to detangle the hair. So if I am out of, you know, a formal Pre-Poo, I'll use whatever I have on hand to detangle and to Pre-Poo my hair. And I think a lot of natural girls, natural guys do that. So just thought I'd put that out there. Okay, so for my co-washes, when I first started using co-washes, I found a bunch of these at Sally's on clearance. The As I Am Classic Coconut Co-Wash with tangerine, coconut oil, castor oil, saw palmetto, And it's a cleansing cream and conditioner, which means it's a conditioner that has, you know, a little bit of cleansing agent in it. I like this because it's a travel size, and it comes in handy to keep it on hand if I need it. If I'm at work on an overnight and say I got caught up in the rain or something crazy like that and need to just kind of refresh my hair. I like it. It's good co-wash. I know it's a fan fave of many out there who use co-washes. Let me also mention that I love the As I Am Itchy Scalp Treatment Co-wash. It's in the blue jar. I'll put a picture up top. One of my faves. Definitely have to purchase that. I need to check into Sally's, you know, when they do the 4 for $20, and I probably will repurchase a couple of those. I tend to have an itchy scalp, and it is so soothing to the scalp. I love it. It's one of my faves. Two of my absolute favorites. I'll start with this one. I actually did a video on the battle of the co-washes, and I will put a description at the I'll put a link in the description box for you. The Oyin Handmade Conditioning Care Ginger Mint Co-wash Invigorating Cleansing Cream with green tea and ginger extracts. One of my absolute favorites. Great co-wash, very stimulating to the scalp. And your hair definitely feels feels clean. Good co-wash, just great. Love it. Definitely a repurchase for me. So if you haven't tried it, this might be one you want to check out. And then finally, this is probably my absolute favorite, number one on the list. Who talks about this all the time? Natural Ray. Love her. She talks about Eden Body's cleansing co-wash with coconut shea. This is what it looks like. Definitely a repurchase. I basically have scraped the bottom of this. Got to get me some more. This is my absolute favorite. I just love the way it feels on my hair. I love everything about it. And it's so nice to have in between regular shampoos. This is definitely the one. So anyway, I think that will do it for this segment of my favorites. So now you have seen my favorite Pre-Poos and my favorite co-washes. And we'll be moving on to shampoos, deep conditioners, leave-ins, curl creams, and all of that good stuff. However, I would love to know what some of your favorite Pre-Poos and co-washes are. So feel free to comment down below and let's talk about them. And I think that's going to do it for right now. I thank you so much for tuning in, for rocking with me. We are almost at 300 subscribers, so we're growing slowly but surely. And I thank you for your support. If you'll hit that like button, it definitely helps out my channel. If you haven't joined the She-Fly family yet, oh my God, what a tongue twister. Feel free to hit that subscribe button. Continue to stay safe out there, folks. This world is so crazy, so crazy. Stay prayed up. Continue to love on your family and your friends, and I will see you in the next upload. Bye-bye.